Hello Disney Familam, it's your girl Emily. I don't know what that was. I'm back again with another video, obviously. I said in my last video, which was my haul, if you haven't watched it, go ahead and watch it. But I did say in my haul that I did want to make a video talking about what's in my bag for a day at Walt Disney World. So this is the type of stuff that I will bring on vacation. When I was on my college program, I would just basically bring my purse and what's in my purse every single day. I didn't really bring anything that extra unless I was focusing on meeting characters that day, unless I was focusing on taking pictures that day. If I kind of had a focus, then I would bring something that went with that. But this is just for vacation. This is for, I don't go to the parks often, so I want to bring all of this stuff just in case. So that is when I have all this stuff with me. This is what I had in my bag the last couple trips. So we are just going to get started. First of all, the bag that I bring, this is the bag that I've used the last couple trips that I went on. This is the Epcot 35th Anniversary Figment backpack, and it has Figment all over it, and then on the inside it has, you can see it, it has the little Journey into Imagination logo. And so these are the types of bags that I love. I also have the Haunted Mansion one like this. I also really want the Kingdom Hearts one like this. It's really just a matter of pressing checkout at the Box Lunch website, but I really can't spend the money on it right now, but it's in my cart just waiting for me to get it. So hopefully I will have that in my possession soon, but this is the basic one that I always use. I love these backpacks so much. They're waterproof, at least I think they're waterproof. I don't know. I mean, they've lasted on Splash Mountain, so they have lasted through water. They've lasted me a couple of trips. They're really, really comfortable, and they can fit a ton of stuff in there. They really don't look that big, but they can fit a lot of stuff in there, and you will see how much stuff they can fit in here. I have a lot of stuff in here. So I will show you what is in my bag. All right, so we're gonna start with like the more obvious. These are in my everyday purse, so obviously they're gonna be in my Disney World purse, and then we'll get to the more fun Disney stuff. But the first thing that I have are these sunglasses, just like generic sunglasses. I usually have 2 pairs with me just in case I want to switch during the day or something, but these are always one of the ones I have in my bag. They are these Mickey Mouse ones, and they are from Target. They kind of look like Tyler Joseph from 21 Pilots' glasses, so they're kind of like a look, you know. I always get lots of compliments wearing these too. They're really cute and they're super comfortable and they're great. And then I also keep with me, I don't have it with me right now, but I like to wear those like little things you put around the sunglasses so you can just wear them like this around your neck, but these don't fit those normally, and my normal glasses don't either. That's why I don't have them with me, but if they do fit, I'll put those on my glasses too, just to make it a bit easier. Another thing that I always keep with me is just some hand sanitizer. This is just a basic one from Bath and Body Works, but I always have hand sanitizer with me because you're touching a lot of stuff. You're touching railings, you're touching humans, you're touching, I don't know, germs all over the place. So usually I have this with me. I'll put it on every once in a while. I'll put it on before I eat, stuff like that. So there's that. Another thing that I usually bring with me are 2 pairs of lipsticks. These are 2 very, very different colors, but I usually have just like a nudish color. This one is Toffee Talk from Wet n Wild. It's one of the liquid catsuit ones. I always have just like a nude one that I usually wear during the day, and then at night I'll usually put on a more vampy, dark looking one. This one's a ColourPop one. It's Limbo from ColourPop, and usually ColourPops are the ones I usually go for because they last all day and I usually don't have to reapply them. But yeah, I usually have a vampy one and a nude one. If I'm wearing a vampy one all day, I'll have that one all day, but I always have it in my bag just in case I do need to reapply my lipstick. That's usually all I bring makeup wise though. I don't usually bring anything to touch up throughout the day besides lipstick, so that's just what I do. I also have this little Vera Bradley. It was a mint case, but I just keep like medicine in it. So I usually have like ibuprofen or Tums in here just in case I get a headache, just in case I get a stomach ache, something like that. I always have this handy, and you never know. Just better safe than sorry. I know you can probably get some at First Aid, and I know you can get some at merchandise shops, but merchandise you have to pay for them, and First Aid is just usually the farthest place from where I am at the time, so it's better just to have it on me. And in case somebody else needs it too, it's better to have it on me as well. I also usually have a ton of mints with me. I either have just like a bunch of Lifesaver mints, or I'll usually buy like the Mickey Mouse mints that they sell at the parks. I always have mints with me because I have nice breath. It's a generic thing. Also, we're gonna get deep for a second, but I do have anxiety, and sometimes if I feel anxious at Walt Disney World, mints usually calm me down. It's kind of weird, but it works for me, so I'll usually have a mint in line or something if I'm starting to feel a little bit of anxiousness, and so that's that. I always have my wallet on me. This is just like a Dooney & wallet I got in September, and this one's really, really nice. I'm not using it right now, as I tell you about how nice it is, but this one's really great because literally you can fit everything you need in here. I could fit all of my cards, I could fit all of my change, all of my bills in here perfectly, and it doesn't take up too much room either. It looks huge, but it really doesn't take up that much room. But I always have like my ID, my credit card, my gift cards, my cash. I always have change on me, so that is great. This is the wallet I'm using right now, but yeah, all my stuff's in there. So it's important to have all of that. I would say so. I mean, I'm looking around my purse, and that's really all of the like generic stuff that I always have on me at a Disney park and every day too. So we're gonna go into the more specific Disney items that I bring with me when I go to Walt Disney World. One of those is something that I always have on me, and that is my magic band. Magic band, obviously, usually it's either on my wrist or it's in my bag. And so I have two different ones to choose from. They're both Figment, but I always have one of these on my wrist. This one is my park ticket. So this one I know for sure has my park ticket on it, 100% guaranteed. This is how I get into the parks. And I always have, just in case, the magic band that they sent to me when I check in at the resort or when I have a mail to me. So I always have this one with me just in case, because I am always not 100% sure that my reservation is linked to this magic band. So just to be safe, in case this one doesn't work for any reason, this one's always in my bag to get me back into my hotel room. And I know I can unlock it with my phone, but whenever I do that, it never loads on time for me. So just have this on me, and then I always have my Figment one. Also, kind of going along with that, I always have my Apple Watch on me. This one I got for Christmas, so now I will always have my Apple Watch on me when I go to the parks, and usually it lasts me all day. I don't need to bring the charger for that to the parks, but I'll have it at the hotel, and it's rose gold. It has a little Mickey on it. I'm on a rose gold kick right now, so this one's really nice too, and it helps me a lot, so I don't have to whip out my phone every time I get a text message, which is never, so it's useless basically. But besides that, also going along with my phone, I have my phone charger, and I also have my cord. This one is a 6-foot long cord. This one is not the one that goes with me in the parks, it's just the basic one, but this is the only one I could find at the time. So my phone charger and then my phone charger cord. Sometimes I'll bring an outlet. I usually forget to, but I will bring an outlet if I remember, just like the wall socket part of the outlet. So in case I'm just standing around eating or something, that way I don't have to waste the battery on this, or I can always charge this while I'm just sitting around. But I also purchased, my last trip, I also got a fuel rod, one of the ones that they sell at the parks, at the hotels and everything. These, if you don't know, are 30 bucks to get one, and then they have little stands all over the parks at every single hotel, at Disney Springs I think as well, and if yours runs out, you have an unlimited supply of going in and just swapping it for a fresh one. So you just pay $30, then you have unlimited swapping with these guys, and these guys were a lifesaver. They don't have very, very much charge in them. Like my phone, I think will go from like, if I'm not using it, at least my phone will probably go from like 10% to like 70% or 80%. I do have an iPhone X, so I think that makes it a little bit more like powerful, so it won't charge it all the way. So that's why I have my big portable charger, just in case this one runs out and I'm not in a place where I can swap it easily. So these guys are great. I definitely would say invest in them and swap them every time you see one of the little stands. I just can't put it back into its container. But yeah, these guys are really, really great, and I suggest the fuel rod. I also have some more phone accessories. This one's kind of stupid, but it's fun. This is a little fan, and it connects to the port where you charge your phone. So once I plug my phone in, I'm using it right now to record, but when I plug my phone in, it will spin the fan and it'll just like blow the fan at me while I'm just standing in line or something. I've been told that this drains your battery faster, so I try not to use this. I haven't really noticed it doing that, but my mom borrowed it when she went, and she said she noticed that it drained her battery a lot faster. So I try not to use it. I only used it once when we went in September because it was so hot, but the last few times it wasn't that bad. So I just bring this with me. I have it always with me just in case, but I usually forget about it or I just never use it. So it's just there. I always have to have my pins on me. This is like the sketchiest looking bag ever, but I always have my pins on me. These are only ones that I'm trading. I know it's a lot of them, but these are all the ones that I'm just trading. I try not to bring too many that I know that I'm keeping with me just in case I accidentally trade them or in case I lose it. So these are just trading pins. There's a ton of them, but yeah, I always have trading pins on me. I always bring with me my everything I've learned from a Disney Golden book. This is my autograph book. And I also have a Sharpie as well, usually a couple of Sharpies. But I always have this book on me. This one I got, I think, before my trip 2 years ago. But I have all the characters sign it. Not every character has a page. So like Moana had to sign her own page. Captain Jack Sparrow had to sign his own page. Joy and Sadness had their own little page. But yeah, I usually have all of the characters. If they have a page in here, I will have them sign it. So we have like Mickey Mouse, he has his own page. Genie signed his page. We got Donald and like Uncle Scrooge and Launchpad McQuack. They all signed that page. Daisy did too. I'm gonna go on a side tangent with this, but my absolute favorite page in this book that a character signed is when we met Star-Lord when he was out. It was 2 Augusts ago, so 2017, we met him in Groot, and he was gonna sign my book. And so I just had it like open to like this page. And he's like, can I sign it wherever? I'm like, yeah, I don't really like, I'm not too picky. You can sign it wherever you want. So he was flipping through the pages and he was like looking for a specific page. And I'm like, okay, I know he doesn't have a page in this book, obviously. So I don't know where he's going. So I was just kind of like talking to Groot on the side, but then he signs it and he signed it on the Mary Poppins page for Yondu. And I was very, very excited about that. That was my own little magical moment. Star-Lord and then Mary Poppins also signed it as well. So that was A+ Star-Lord. That was a magical moment for myself. So I had to share that. If I'm going on a ride or if I am park hopping, I always have an extra pair of Mickey ears with me, or I just put my Mickey ears in my bag. So if I am park hopping, I'll usually have another pair of Mickey ears in my bag because I'll usually switch to go with a park like these. I will not wear these to Epcot. You will not see me in Epcot wearing Haunted Mansion ears. You will not. I can guarantee you will not see me in Epcot with Haunted Mansion ears. You will see me at Magic Kingdom only in Haunted Mansion ears. You might see me in the resorts with Haunted Mansion ears, but you're not going to see me in another park besides Magic Kingdom. So I have these, and these are always in, not these specific ones, but these are in my bag. Always, just in case, if I'm on a ride as well, I'll tuck them in my bag. I am looking on Etsy to invest in one of those little things that you get on your bag, like a hook, and then you button, like it loops around and you button your ears to it. So if you are hopping on a ride, you just button them in there so you don't have to stuff them in your bag really fast and potentially ruin the ears. So I am trying to look for a good one on Etsy. I found some cute ones for $7, but I'm just kind of waiting to see if there's like a Figment one that comes out. I don't know. But yeah, so these are really fun. And I keep them in my bag. They don't fit like that. I have to like really stuff them in there. That's why I want to get that thing. So there's that. I think this is the last item that I have. And obviously I have my phone with me as well. So I'm using that, but you know, and then like jewelry or something if I decide to switch jewelry. But also kind of going with switching ears. I will sometimes have an extra shirt with me in my bag just in case I do decide to park hop. I'm the type of person where if I'm going to park hop, I'm going to change shirts at every park because I need to match with the theme. And in case there's a photo op, your girl needs to match with the theme of the park. So I'll usually have another shirt with me if I do decide to park hop, but also going along with that in case it's going to be cold that night or something, or in case I do go on a water ride or something and end up being cold, I'll usually have either a long sleeve shirt or just like a sweatshirt with me. This one is one of my favorite shirts that I recently got. It's from 100 Acre Hood. And it has Hattie on it. It's very like 80s, 90s looking. It's a long sleeve shirt. I did bring it with me when we went in December, but I ended up getting the Spirit jersey, so I wore that more often than this. But I do plan on wearing it sometime soon. And it says no windows and no doors on the side. And it's really, really cute. And it says 100 Acre Hood on the back. And I wear this like at home all the time, like not in Disney, and people always compliment me on it. And I'm just like, okay, I don't think you know who this is, but thanks. But yeah, so we have this shirt that, or just like a long sleeve shirt or a generic t-shirt with me, just in case I do decide to change. But that is it. That's all I really bring to the parks. Like I said, when I was on my college program, I didn't bring all this stuff every single time I went. Usually I didn't bring my autograph book. Usually I didn't bring that giant phone charger or something. I just have the fuel rod with me. But if I'm going for a full day, that's usually the stuff I'll bring. And that is it. And if you guys have any other videos you want me to make, please let me know in the comments down below. And I hope you have a great week and a magical day, and I will see you all very, very soon. Bye-bye!